If you like The Pigeon Finds a Hot Dog, then you will love The Pigeon Wants a Puppy. The author of the Pigeon book is Mo Willems. The character is the pigeon. The pigeon is crazy because he wants everything. My favorite part is when the pigeon asks for a walrus. Will the pigeon get a puppy? His size? You should read this book. It is really funny. It is the best. Do you think you would like The Pigeon?
The book I recommend is called Should I Share My Ice Cream by Mo Willems. If you like ice cream, then you will like the book Should I Share My Ice Cream. Elephant and Piggy are really funny. On page 13, Mo Willems uses a lot of describing words. My favorite part is when Elephant waits too long to make his decision if he should share his ice cream with his friend Piggy. On the back of this book, the pigeon's head is on an ice cream cone. The illustrations will help you understand how the characters are feeling. I really did not want to put the book down because it was so funny. I kept reading it over and over again. I give it 5 stars. I love Piggy. She is very funny and she is cute. I recommend this book. You should find the book, Should I Share My Ice Cream, and pick it up and read it.
I love to look at the pictures. If you do, you should read The Duckling Gets a Cookie by Mo Willems. The duckling got a cookie because the duckling was nice. I liked the book because the ending was very, very funny. I loved when the duckling was asking very nicely my connection. I say please when I ask for a cookie. I recommend this book and I like this book.
Can you please read this book? Don't let the pigeon drive the bus. This book is funny. My favorite part is the ending where the pigeon wants to drive a bus. Pigeon is sad because the bus driver said you can't drive the bus. I feel sad when my mom said, "No, you should read this book." If your mom says no and you feel sad, you will laugh if you read this book by Hamza Aziz.
If you like funny books, you would like David Goes to School by David Shannon. David is sneaky. David is funny. David is sneaky. David... I can't remember.
Okay, just tell me the story. Just tell me what you were thinking when you wrote that.
When I wrote this book,
When you wrote your review, what were you thinking?
I was thinking that this would be a good book because it's really, 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 really funny. And my review is funny too because the words are like kids wrote them. If you look at the title, David is really, 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 really sneaky. That's why I like this book. And that's it.
Oh, put it down.
If you like to look at pictures, if you like looking at pictures, you will like reading Knuffle Bunny. Knuffle Bunny is written by Mo Willems. I recommend this book to everyone. The pictures in the book look real but have cartoon characters. The story is about having Trixie losing her stuffed animal, Knuffle Bunny. My favorite part of the book is when Trixie says,
Apple Flaggle Collabo. And Snurp. My favorite character is Trixie because I have lost my favorite pink blanket and I can make connections to Trixie. I give this book 100 stars. Will Trixie find Knuffle Bunny? Read this book to find out.
Scream it.
If you like illustrations, then you will like the book No David by David Sherman. The illustrations tell the story in this book. If you like the book David Goes to School, you will like No David because it is by the same author. It is funny when David floods the bathroom, and when he runs outside naked. I give this book 10 stars. You should read it now.
This is my review of Pete the Cat and his 4 Groovy Buttons by Eric Litwin. My favorite part is when Pete says it's all good. Pete is my favorite character. Pete is the main character in all the Pete the Cat books. It is a really, really great book. It is funny when his buttons keep falling off it. I also like the songs that goes with the book. The pictures are fantastic when they have lots of will Pete be sad when he loses all his buttons? Read to find out.
If you like Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, then you like Don't Let the Pigeon Stay Up Late. The person who wrote this book is Mo Willems. He makes crazy books. He's the same person who writes the Elephant and Piggy books. I think this book is a good book. The pigeon is my favorite character. You have to read this book if you like funny and crazy books. In this book, the pigeon wants to stay up late. What will happen? You have to read this book to find out.
Do you like insects? Then you will love the book Bugs by Nancy Winslow Parker and Joan Richards Wright. It has lots of bugs in it like the louse and the horsefly. It teaches you a lot about bugs and you will love it. The pictures are great and have lots of colors too. They are drawings and not photographs. An interesting fact you can learn in this is that centipedes are actually speedy. I give this book 6 stars. Read it.
If you love Elephant and Piggy, then you will love The Pigeon Needs a Bath by Mo Willems. I think this book is funny because the pigeon is so sassy just because he does not want to take a bath. It is hilarious when the pigeon says the water is too hot, too cold, and too wet when he does not want to get in the bath. I recommend this book to all pigeon readers. I know you will love this book too. If you like chapter books, then you will love Junie B. Jones books, written by Barbara Parks. One of the best Junie B. Jones books is Junie B. Jones is Not a Crook. I also like Junie B. Jones and the Snowy Bus. You should read Junie B. Jones. My favorite character is Junie B. because she is funny and she shouts a lot. I also like Lucille. She is funny too because she plays horses. My favorite part of the story is when she lost her brand new gloves. I also like the illustrations. One of the best illustrations is where Junie B and Lucille are playing horses. Junie B is in kindergarten. I recommend this book to everyone. Will Junie B find her gloves? Read this book to find out.
pigeon book, then you will love Elephant and Piggy book. Elephant and Piggy book are by Mo Willems, and I really like his books. I like the pigeon book because the pigeon is always changing his mind. I like Elephant and Piggy book because it is funny when they change their clothes. The illustrations are cool and so nice. You should read the book The Pigeon Wants a Puppy because the pigeon loves puppy. He asks for a puppy and yells, "I want a puppy." Well, the pigeon gets a puppy, Riti found out.
You liked No David, then you liked David Gets in Trouble very, very much. I love David Gets in Trouble. The boy David gets in trouble. Wait, can I do it again?
Yep. Nice and loud from the beginning. If you like, keep the paper down, remember?
If you liked No David, then you liked David Gets in Trouble very, very much. I love David Gets in Trouble. The boy David does bad things. He goes to time out. I think this book is the best because the book makes me laugh. It is funny. My favorite page is when he tried to paint the girl's her hair. The teacher said, "Sit down. You should read this book. You will like it." Bye-bye.
Good Night Gorilla by Peggy Rathman. The gorilla Sneaky gets out of the zoo by stealing the zookeeper's keys. He gets all the other animals out of their cages too. He is fun. Goes into a house and goes under the covers of the extra bed with the other animals. And the zookeeper's wife says goodnight. All the other animals say goodnight, and it surprises her. Read this book to find out what happens next. My favorite character is the gorilla. He is awesome. I recommend this book and give it 9 stars.